Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today we've got one from Galanlang. This is the Lanzhou noodle. Lanzhou noodle is like a very zesty, flavorful beef noodle. This came... I either found it or it came by way of James from Lakeside, California. That's my guess. And if so, thanks, dude. It comes with this and a this and a this, which I believe is radish. A big this and a this folding fork and the noodle itself. And the cooking instructions in this are kind of a wacky deal, but we will see how it goes. So we add boiling water up to basically cover the noodle. And we're gonna let that go for 5 minutes. So the holiday we had is over. That holiday being Christmas, and that went pretty darn well, I gotta say. It was an enjoyable holiday. Everyone seemed to enjoy the holiday. I hope you did. If you celebrate, it would be so nice. We'll lid that sucker. And yeah, I mean it's the 28th of December 2023, looking right in the crosshairs of what do you call it, January, the new year. It's Western New Year. I want to send a shout out to my brother. He had his birthday last week, and he turned a year older. He has like 2 birthdays. See, there's the Jewish calendar, and then there's... I don't know what else to call it other than the Western calendar. But it's interesting because there's different calendars that people like use, you know. There's like, I think we use the Julian calendar. I think that's what it's called. But there's plenty of them. So for some people it might be the year 4557. For some people it might be 2. I don't know. But yeah, there's different calendars. You might notice that the lighting situation is a little different, and that's thanks to my beautiful wife, Kit. She got me this. Ooh. This is a little cheap, too. She was like, what light do you need? I'll get it for you for Christmas. Look at that. Daylight. If you can see that. I think you can. Yeah, like... less than $30. It's rechargeable, and you can make it any color you want. And it's magnetic, and it just like sits. Oh, I'm blinded by that thing. More blind than I usually am, folks. It just magnetizes to the top of the stove. It's perfect. So, yeah. Let there be light. Thank you very much to my beautiful wife, Kit. Yeah. This is in the way of that, so. Okay, it's getting there. Oh, I heard a good noise. So, I've got a package on the way from Malaysia. The other day I got a package from New Zealand. It's over there. And I've got another package and another package. And those all need to be unboxed and unboxing videos. The one from New Zealand is kind of scary. The hottest Ramen in the World version 1.0, I did that, and that was violent. Well, this Cully dude is coming out with the version 2.0, and he sent me a box which had 18 boxes of that stuff in it. I will be in pain after I have one, and I probably will not revisit it. But at least I can do an unboxing, and then I can do all the stuff for the post. I can do a video of cooking it and garnishing it all nice and pretty. And then I can do one just straight. And then, yeah. If you're familiar with Bulldog, the spiciest Bulldog that they have released currently is Bulldog 3X Spicy. The 1.0 World's Hottest Ramen made that stuff cotton candy, sugar water, gummy worms compared to it. I'm serious. It's violent. I will say also, though, that it does have a really nice flavor. The guy wants it to taste good as well as be violently spicy, so he's got that figured out. Anyways, yeah, I'm stoked. I got light again. I'm really happy about that. Again, thank you to my beautiful wife, Kit. Let's see. So now what we do is we drain this. You drain off this water. There's a lot of noodle in there. Wow. So I guess you don't want the glutinous water. I don't know. Maybe that's... I don't know. But... Oh, how did you get in there? Did I really put you in there? You don't belong in there. Did I bump this and it fell in there? If it did and that's how it happened, I'm very sorry to my egg there. Okay. Drain. Oh, come on. Drained. Now you add the vegetable. That's what this is. You drop that in like so. And then you're supposed to add new water in. I'm looking for that fill line and I'm not seeing or feeling one. Let me rotate a little bit. With these, generally it's rather high on the hog. So we're gonna do this up to here. There we go. And now you're supposed to let it steep for 1 minute. Which, okay, I will do so. And then we're going to drop everything else, all these other sachets in, and then we'll be good. So that's the plan. In the news, what's his name? Tom Smothers. One of the Smothers brothers died. That's a bummer. And I guess their show got kicked off because he said something that was not super pro Vietnam War, and they didn't like that, so they got rid of the Smothers brothers, although they continued to perform far and wide after said discord with network television. So yeah. Yep. Okay, now let's get to business. We are going to just use this pot. Are we? I think we can. Because this still has to be scanned and cut up and everything. So So now we're gonna throw everything in here. Come on now, Doc. Join me, won't you? Yes. There we go. So, Christmas was good. We got a ham. I picked it. If you're a fan of, what do you call it? V? There was a mini series. There was V, The Final Battle, and V, the television show, which I think was the best part of the whole deal. Unfortunately went off the air before they really finished it up. And then they did a 2009 remake. Same guy wrote it, Kenneth Johnson, the inimitable Kenneth Johnson. And yeah, so yeah. Well, where was I going with that? Where the heck was I going? Why did I bring up V, folks? I have no clue. I totally lost my train of thought. Why was I bringing... Oh yeah, because I was naming the ham. So there's a character in it played by Michael Ironside. You might know him as the... Oh God, what has he been in? He was in Scanners. He was in Starship Troopers. He was like the bald guy that just would yell medic. And then there was a show called Sequest DSV. I think he was the captain on that most of the time. But anyways, his name on V was Ham Tyler. And so I figured I'd call I named our ham Tyler. Not a name that I like, but I just thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, I think I'm about due to watch V again. Come on, let go. God, I hate this packaging, folks. It really drives me nuts. And what is in the package doesn't smell all that great. This is supposed to... I'm guessing this has to be the radish that does not want to give it up. You're losing points for that, radish. No, you're not going to lose points for being a panty-ass package. But still, gee, it makes me want to lose points for it. Anyways, here's our radish. Let's kind of intersperse the radish. No, I wasn't yelling at you. I was yelling at some vegetables, okay? Alright, so here we are. Here's our radish and Lanzhou noodle, or Lanzhou. Let's give it a try. Cheers. That's good. Now, where's this radish? Let's try that. Does the radish really bring a whole lot of wonder? No, it's in there though. Hello, Ramen Hero. Ramen Hero was was pretty popular, I believe, during the good old pandemic days. I miss the pandemic. But yeah, it was like you could order ramen to your door to be sent to you during the whole lockdown crap. Here, let me do this. There we go. And yeah, the shipping was exorbitant. If you wanted to order, you know, fresh ramen, like a fresh ramen kit, I think you were paying like $60. It was ridiculous. But people did it. People tried all sorts of things like that. And once the once the lockdowns lifted and everybody went back to normal life, or just continued normal life, I guess. I don't know. Talking to you, Florida. But yeah, so then a lot of places just didn't do well anymore. I mean, there were certain things that did really well during the pandemic. Of course, anybody making face masks was sitting pretty. And my sister had a gig that was completely pandemic related. What was it? Do you wonder? She was a screener at the hospital. And I want to say what's funny, but it's really not all that funny, is once the pandemic was over, she like came into contact with people who definitely had COVID repeatedly. But once the whole kit and caboodle was done and everything, that's when she got it. After her job was gone, after they stopped having screeners, it's just like, dude, what a kooky world. Yep, kooky. Alrighty-o. Well, thank you very much for watching. The next one you're going to see is from Kiki, and this came by way of James from Lakeside, California. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. This is Kiki. It says Hong Kong on it, but it's made in Taiwan. This is it's easier to read it on the back. Kiki noodles mixed with crispy garlic and seafood sauce. And there's a soup that goes alongside of it. There it is. But it's going to be interesting to figure out how to make the soup. Anyways, this has been Hans, the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, helps me out. And yeah, more to come. Have a good one. Bye-bye. There.